Yeah. No, I get it. That job is hard, man. And I couldn't. It's insane. All that lifting. No.
Yeah, we got
Well,
a
now
lot.
we got some folks watching, so I'll introduce us. Hey, everybody. This is No Bones About Wrestling, a watch along for AEW Dynamite tonight. Thank you for coming. My name's Asa, and down that way is my co-host for No Bones About Wrestling, K Fabulous.
Hey.
And then we have Wolf in the top right box. Yeah, there he is. And
Sometimes referred to as Mr. Hart.
True.
Yeah.
Husband. And in the bottom left there, we have Willie from Willie Does Wrestling. So
Hello.
we have an all-star team tonight.
And we already have Dynamite off and running.
Yep.
Yeah. Nope.
We are starting with Bryan Danielson and the IWGP World Champion Jon Moxley against Kyle Fletcher, and Jeff Cobb is here.
Yeah, I like Jeff Cobb a lot.
I guess it's safe to say Gates of Agony or Mogul Embassy, whatever they're called, are now in the Don Callis family.
Are they?
Are they?
Well, I mean, they're aligned. I don't think they're officially
I don't think
in.
they're officially part, yeah.
Like, not officially, but they're like allies because they're all trying to beat up Swerve.
Yeah.
They could use.
Yeah, we do
you know,
have Swerve versus Brian Cage in a World Championship Eliminator match. We have Okada versus Dax Harwood for the Continental Championship. I think that could possibly main event.
I'm looking forward to that one out of all the rest.
Yeah. We got Tony Storm versus Harley Cameron, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Contract signing between Willow and Mercedes. Young Bucks versus Matt Seidel and Christopher Daniels. They finally reached Dynamite. And Adam Copeland calling out Malachi Black for that barbed wire steel cage match.
If that match gets official, that has all the potential in the world for double or nothing. Like, I'm very much looking forward to that match.
Oh, we also got Roderick Strong and Will Ospreay face to face.
And Hook returns.
And Hook returns. Yeah, we got a lot.
Sounds like a good show. Well, Tony Khan, he said there was going to be a sizable overrun tonight.
Yeah. I'm
Gotta be at
guessing it's
least
going to be
15
something
minutes.
to do with the Anarchy in the Arena match. Like the competitors in the Anarchy in the Arena match. They just
Yeah, I
all-
think they're gonna give Okada and Dax a ton of time.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
That's the match I'm probably most looking forward to, and this one, the opening match here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to know what the end game is for this Don Callis family versus BCC storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Moxley versus Takeshita for the IWGP title, probably.
Yeah, maybe double or nothing.
I don't know about double or nothing. I think it might be a bit late for that, but
I don't think it'd be a little too late for that, especially, if it's an
maybe Forbidden
IWGP
Door.
title match.
Let's remember, they used to only give you like 1 to 2 weeks to build for any of their matches on paper.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not for them. It's not that.
Yeah, and it turns out to be good anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
wait,
like
when
you
is
don't need
Double-
that much build.
Wait, isn't double or nothing like next Sunday or something?
It
26th, so 11 days, right?
Yeah,
It's
26.
either next week or 2 weeks.
Next week.
Okay, so less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, less than 2
Oh,
weeks.
okay, next week.
We'll do it.
Holy
Like,
We'll do a watch along
not
for
this
that.
weekend, next weekend.
If you guys want to do a watch along for that, we can do it.
I'd be down. I'm honestly much more satisfied with this double or nothing than last year's, but I don't know. Anything can happen. They can just,
That was the show you guys like hated.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
no, the
last
thing is,
year I
last
despised
year looked really good too, and then they just like dropped the ball in like half the matches. I'm like,
I still thought it was a
I
great
think
show.
your
I
brain
didn't,
dropped half the ball on those matches.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
show was
know.
awesome.
I didn't know what you guys were talking about on that one.
No,
I
it
think
was
the
like
main like
the
match
the
they like
last
ruined was Adam Cole versus Chris Jericho.
no, the
Like,
last two matches were great. The Four Pillars 4-way and Anarchy in the Arena.
And the
besides
Battle
them
Royal.
playing Wild Thing for like 10 minutes. So yeah, and then the TNT
Battle Royal,
International
International
Battle
'cause,
Royal.
Yeah, with everyone
But
there,
everything in between with
like
Adam Cole and Chris Jericho's shitty finish, Jade's undefeated streak being treated like a joke, even though I love Chris Statlander. Taya Valkyrie
Nope.
being a title challenger. No. And the trios title match. Those were all things that I did not like.
I
the
was
slightest.
fine with the trios title match. It was like okay, but it was just
Well,
like
you love the House of Black. It makes
okay,
sense.
yes, but no, actually,
biased.
it was like actually like a fine, like obviously not as good as the other three, but it was like
Yeah.
like, just kind of throw it out there, and it was like, but why?
Well, the Cole and Jericho match really just like ruined it out of all of them.
And like I think the thing is, I think a lot of us like expected a little more involvement with Sabu, and then he just kind of like
Yeah.
showed up and just took everyone away, and I'm like, what was the point of putting him in here?
Yeah, he was just there.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I just
So you were mentioning the House of Black and Mendigo. Let me ask you guys: you saw how Copeland reacted to the blood on his mouth? You know, on
yeah.
right? Do you think he's turning into a vampire?
Just gonna bring back Brood Edge.
That would be so funny.
Do you think that's what's happening?
I don't know about that, but I mean I'm really interested to see where this goes. Some people were like just randomly like suggesting that like Adam Copeland should become like the new leader of the House of Black. I'm like, no. The faction is literally named after Malachi. You do not have anyone other than Malachi.
The House of Cope.
House of Cope. But I think the reason they're like suggesting
Cope
is
open.
like, keep wanting they keep like pushing this idea that like Malachi is gonna leave, and I'm like, he still has 3 years on his contract. He's not going anywhere.
The only way he's gonna leave is if he gets fired.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Is if they do another round
And
of
I'll be
release.
honest, even after his 3 years, like I think there's a actual like real possibility that Malachi could just resign because he made something like really good in AEW and kind of iconic. And I'm like, how do you let that go?
Well, even then, Malachi has the schedule. He can,
Yeah.
he has creative freedom. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, say what you want about AEW. Like, if I was a wrestler and I can book whatever time off I want, I can do whatever I want with my character, have banger matches, I would choose AEW.
Yeah.
Because, like,
if you get hurt, and they help pay for your travel.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah.
unless like unless Malachi would be like significantly paid a lot more anywhere else, which I don't think he would. Or if he wants to go be with Zelina, then that's like the only reason he'd leave. And I'm like, guys, stop being desperate.
Yeah, that would be it. That would be the only reason.
Just chillax. Like, it's fine. He's got like his own like special thing in AEW that honestly I don't know how he would get rid of ever.
He's constantly booked on pay-per-view, so he's doing something.
Yeah, it's
right.
like it just feels like I feel like AEW without House of Black would just feel wrong.
Well, especially since the House of Black are involved in a lot of storylines all the time in the men's and women's division.
Yeah.
So
Danielson going crazy.
Yeah, Danielson getting a bit of a comeback on Jeff Cobb there. He's all taped up. I just realized that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Isn't that like him trying to sell the?
I think he's selling
the driver from Osprey.
Yeah. And the thing is, it
Like
kind of like they
last
keep.
match.
I think they also want to keep on, like keep it going because what's it called of the storyline of, the fact that Danielson is in an Anarchy in the Arena match on Sunday, next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday with Eddie. And the last time he was in Anarchy in the Arena with Eddie, he nearly lost, like he nearly, and like his career nearly ended. So I don't know. I think they're pushing that. I don't know. I feel like they're like seemingly maybe teasing a possibility of like Claudio like turning on Danielson or something.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I really don't know.
That'd be a good last match, if I'm being honest.
Because like they had like they were like they did this thing with like Claudio saying I don't want to do any, I don't want to be involved with that, I don't want anything to do with that because yeah, last time Eddie and Danielson were together in Anarchy in the Arena, Danielson nearly and got his career ended in kayfabe. um
Terrible.
I'm guessing he looked pretty bad. I don't even remember that day. Uh, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, but I don't think the tape is from the Osprey match because he didn't have it on Saturday.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I didn't know. I worked on Saturday, so I had no
Yeah,
clue
I
about
thought it
the
could
collision.
be from the collision, but I don't know.
One thing I will say is Kyle Fletcher is getting booked a lot, and I actually like that from this kid that he's
That's
in a
good,
prominent position. Yeah.
especially since he has the ROH TV championship. And he had it after Joe held it for so long.
Yeah. Trying to live up to the prestige that Joe brought that title.
I don't know how much prestige Joe brought that title. He like never defended it. He defended that title like maybe 4 times while he had it, and one of those times was the night he relinquished it. At least it felt that way. Maybe he defended it more, and I just didn't.
I think he defended it more like on like
Ring of Honor. He defended it a lot more on Ring of Honor.
That was when I was watching.
I don't know. AEW. I mean, he. Oh no, most I remember it. Most of his matches were squash matches.
Yeah.
That's why. So like, yeah, he defended it like a good bit, but they were like all squash matches. So like they were obviously winning.
Oh, paradigm shift by Mox. BCC with the win.
I didn't see much of Cobb in this. I guess I wasn't fully paying attention. But did he do anything? Like, oh, here's your setup. Good call, whoever said Mox and Sakeshita match.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, Claudio. Claudio now going after.
Where's the? Oh, it's a crowbar.
Like, I don't know. It makes the most sense for Takeshita to face Mox at Double or Nothing. Well, there's Claudio. I'm really behind.
Oh, that's good to know you're behind. I'll try not to say anything that
Yeah,
spoils anything.
I got a copyright, so I'm not seeing anything right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing. I no longer use free streams anymore. I actually pay to watch AEW.
I see.
I'm sure Tony Khan is very pleased to hear that.
Oh yeah, he is. I'm doing this for content.
There's Claudio. Yeah.
Tony Khan, I know I said a lot of bad things about your company, but I will take that job application anytime. Thank you.
Oh, Swerve versus Brian Cage is the main event.
Oh, that's the main event?
Or no, never mind. It's the middle of the show. I don't know. I can't tell.
Well,
I
if
thought they've started doing main event be on the top corner with the time and whatnot, but I don't think so anymore.
I think they're just doing important events with it because, like, the other day when they had the timer thing up there, it was
Yeah,
Young Bucks talking about something.
yeah. I think it could just be like a major thing happening. Probably
yeah,
gonna
like
set up
something with
Swerve and
Christian
Yeah.
or return to like of someone to help Swerve. Like maybe I don't know because it's like reminds me of the countdown to Cody.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But yeah, no, that must be something important if they are doing a timer.
Yeah.
But can we just talk 1 minute about how my king, Christian Cage, is finally getting an AEW World Championship opportunity? I don't care about the
And there
rankings
comes the
anymore.
other Canadian.
I don't care about the ranking system no more. I'm glad they violated it so that way my king can finally get his moment. Sure, he'll lose, but at least he's getting an opportunity.
I like that even if they like violated the ranking system, like at least it was the Young Bucks doing it as part of their characters.
I liked how they explained it. It wasn't just like, hey, by the way, this guy is going over. They at least set up, okay, the Young Bucks personally chose Christian Cage to challenge Swerve. And there's Adam Copeland. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Brody King just came out of nowhere and Buddy. But like you said, Wolf, it really seems like every year it's like they're trying to insinuate both Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews are just so frustrated with AEW.
Like,
and they just want to leave.
Like, do you see this? Like, get out of here. And like, my friend was saying, like, oh, they're doing a barbed wire steel cage match because so Malachi doesn't have to get pinned. I'm like, you think Adam Copeland of all people is going to escape the steel cage? Nah, he's gonna want to bash Malachi's head in.
Well, even then, what? You're gonna climb a barbed wire steel cage match and like get all these cuts all over your body?
Good luck with that.
Like, obviously, it's gonna end by pinfall or submission,
yeah,
or knockout if they want to. God, I wish House of Black had belts again.
Facade of what you think you are.
Whoops. You just
Mr. Matthews. Oh, then you're gonna love this, Mr. Matthews.
Mine won't even come off. You have to cut my finger off to get it.
What? What's the deal with it?
Oh, he's just okay.
They're growing up. Look. Here, move it.
What is?
Yeah.
Cut it off me.
Is it making your finger run?
We've ever seen.
Can we donate salt for a few days?
Kyle.
How old is Kyle O'Reilly?
I think he's late 30s.
I think so, yeah.
He dresses like he's like 20 years old,
He
maybe.
dresses like he's like 15 years old.
No, he looks like the kids I went to college with.
Wait,
At my
what
old
is the
baseball.
question? How old is Kyle O'Reilly? Kyle O'Reilly is 37.
Oh, I was right.
Yep, 37.
I knew he wasn't in his 40s. Oh, that spot looked nasty.
They don't have any other friends. It's just the two of them against the world.
I guess. Who wants to fuck with the House of Black, you know?
There's no other good guys in the back. What about Moxley and Danielson? They were just out there.
Yeah, but they all have feuds.
Yeah,
They'll be nice guys.
I don't know.
I mean, if you want to send Jeff Hardy out there, but I think he's still injured.
They said he's better. He just hasn't been on TV.
Yeah, because if
don't
he was
think he
really
will be.
better, and if I was booking the show, Jeff Hardy would be my third man because Matt's off in TNA. So bring Jeff
Although
out.
he's not, Matt Hardy is still technically a free agent. He is not signed to TNA.
Oh, okay. Well, bring the Hardy Boys, both Adam Copeland and the Hardy Boys versus the House of Black. There you go.
Matt Hardy still has a merchandise page on AEW.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's not officially gone.
MJF doesn't have one anymore.
Yeah, that's what I found. Well, that's what I find weird. Because
They're
Matt
really-
Hardy's off in a different company, but it's not like MJF is fully gone. But I think they're still trying to sell. Hey, it's
Selling
the
it
bidding
for the-
war
Yeah.
of 2024. When All In comes around, I think that's when we're gonna have MJF back, especially since Adam Cole is getting a little bit better, and we're gonna get the rematch.
Well, apparently he went to have surgery, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting MJF had surgery.
So I really don't know, honestly.
That's weird. Like, why would you wait?
I thought he was going the route of trying to do it without surgery.
I think he tried and he failed.
Where did you remember him from?
I think he couldn't avoid it any longer.
That sucks.
Oh, I didn't even realize the Elite was on New Japan programming.
Yeah, they were.
They attacked Eddie Kingston. All right.
Eddie Kingston lost all of his belts now.
Oh, really?
Oh, Eddie's out.
Oh, he's not going to be at Anarchy?
It's not an Anarchy in the Arena, no.
Maybe they'll replace him with Mark Briscoe and I'll get my wish.
Maybe.
A big good replacement.
Okay, so that's gonna be why. That's gonna be the overrun. They're gonna.
Or they can just do a casual switch and replace him with Claudio.
They could, yeah.
And we got the Young Bucks versus Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels next. AW World Tag Team Title Eliminator.
So you were talking about Tony Khan giving you a contract. If for real AEW offered you a contract, what position would you want it to be for, Willie? And then we'll.
Honestly, if we're talking behind the scenes, I'd be a writer. I'd be a writer and or booker. If we're talking on screen, definitely manager. I would love to manage somebody. Like, I wouldn't care if it was Gage, like anybody.
Yeah.
Ricky Starks, like I don't know.
I don't know if Ricky needs a manager.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. He just came at the top of my head, but Brian Cage, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe Hook. Maybe Hook. Dude's like the Brock Lesnar. He doesn't need to talk. He could just kick someone's ass.
I don't really know backstage roles that well. I don't know, maybe like talent relations kind of role. On screen, I think I just want to actually wrestle, to be honest.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, like
You can answer too. Yeah, go ahead.
Didn't know if this was a men's only
No,
company.
you can go too.
Well, it's not a men's only company. There's two women's
I would
titles.
like RJ City's job. Or to work with
Ooh.
and Renee. I want to be able to interview people and also have witty banter with them. Or
Not
I
bad.
want to be not a wardrobe person, but a wardrobe supervisor so I can tell them all the things and commend them when they do things right. What about you, Asa?
If I were hired, I would definitely be a writer. I would want to be a writer. Yeah, if we're on camera, yeah, same as Willie, a manager, definitely. Or damn, maybe a commentator. Maybe a commentator.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
The Dark Order are on my television.
no, they great. So they got new shoes. Sure thing, Young Bucks. Sure thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The Dark Order
That's
and
awesome.
the Young Bucks.
Awesome.
Oh, they just had them out there so the Bucks could super kick them with the Reebok shoes. That's so sick. That's a good ad.
REEBOK.
That's just Matt and Gus. But second of all, if you guys honestly think we're going to forfeit double or nothing to you guys, you think we're not going to go into Anarchy in the Arena 3-on-4?
First of all, they're not MVPs. That's Matt and Gus.
Maybe.
Well, if you guys honestly think we're going to forfeit double or nothing to you guys, you think we're not going to go into Anarchy in the Arena 3-on-4, 2-on-4, 1-on-4? It doesn't matter to us.
It looks like you're
I
the
think maybe we found a fourth for Anarchy in the Arena.
guys.
And Okada, name calling's not very nice, my friend. And by the company you keep, it looks like you're the elite bitch.
Like our music.
Yeah, top guys.
I actually like the Young Bucks' entrance music.
I love it.
No,
It's growing on me.
No.
For a girl, I think.
Good girl.
It's like
Good treat.
okay.
Wait, you don't like their entrance music, Wolf?
I don't know. I think part of it really. I don't know. There's just some parts of it that just kind of feels weird. I don't know. But it's fine. I don't know if it's their best, but I'm fine.
I like it because it kind of feels like over dramatic, like soap opera music.
Yeah.
I feel like it fits their characters really well.
I think I hated it at first because what's it called? It was just I saw it as part of their entrance during the whole Sting and Darby build and their 3 week of wearing the same suit 3 weeks straight every day. AW, I'm like, please stop. Yeah, I did not like that. I'll be honest though, I do think that this portion of this new gimmick for the Young Bucks is certainly better than it was during the Darby and Sting build. I think maybe now it's finally clicked for them. They were like figuring it out, but like I don't like it still, just because it just feels off. But I think with Okada and Perry, I definitely see the improvement in Perry now, especially in AEW. In New Japan, I didn't really see much of it. AEW, it's good. It's all right. It's passable. I don't think Perry is like this huge star now or anything, but it's good. It's good. But yeah, but that build toward Darby and Sting, the Young Bucks were just horrendous.
It's live right now. Play now to experience your favorite AEW stars with home grenade. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen.
Did you guys notice last week Christopher Daniels' eye is back to finally? It's like over a year that it was all messed up from that match.
Yeah, thank goodness. I'm glad he's.
When his eye was all messed up though.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's better, and at least he's performing again.
Yeah.
Like, especially on Dynamite. Like, I know Christopher Daniels is on that stage of his career where he doesn't need to wrestle a lot and he's putting other people over. But it's like watching Christopher Daniels matches in TNA and all that. It's just like, wow, this guy could really go. And I wish that he had more opportunities to shine. And now here we are.
Yeah.
Like, sure, this won't be a
lot. Like, he and Matt Sydal used to wrestle kind of a lot, at least when we used to watch it more regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sure, this new run of Christopher Daniels isn't going to last long, and he's not going to be on here every week, but at least he's still there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I really like him being paired with Matt Sydal. I feel like they complement each other well
for
as far as
sure.
like their personalities go, and then also like their in-ring styles.
I definitely I would love to see more of Matt Sydal. I just would love to see more of him. Oh
yeah,
man.
Matt Sydal has always been underrated in anything he does, and he's always been so impressive. And the fact that he's not in more of a big position is just a crime to me, because I've always
Evan Bourne and WWE. I thought it was just amazing.
Well, his in-ring style too, like especially like the whole thing with Evan Bourne, that was like way ahead of the time that we're in, where flippity floppity flu is now cool. And when Matt Sydal came to AEW, I was one of those people that thought, okay, TNT champ or at least tag champ. And no. And I really wish that someday, and maybe it's a little too late, that AEW can realize what they have with Matt Sydal and give him the respect that he deserves.
At least they seem to be like they don't win a lot, but like they're very careful with those characters. Like
for sure.
The way they treat those two, like
I
feel like with a reverence, and like they're not ever in any like wash matches, you know.
For sure. Oh my god, beautiful.
They just had an ad for Iron Claw. Did you guys ever see that?
Actually, no. I wanted to, but I never went around to seeing it.
It's good.
I probably will have to buy it digitally or look for it on disc. Yeah. But I actually really wanted to see it, and a lot of people that I know who personally don't like wrestling would come to me being like, "No, that new Zac Efron movie Iron Claw is super good," and I thought I'd tell you because wrestling is just like, and it's like, oh damn, I actually didn't see it.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's sad, obviously, but
I mean, the Von Erich story is so tragic. Like, I've read about the Von Erichs.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see the movie, and it's just like, oh man, I did see bits and pieces, and the casting choices for
Yeah.
legends.
Mhm.
That Ric Flair one,
Claire.
I saw that Ric Flair one, and I was like, "What are they doing?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
that was
that was
terrible.
terrible. That's the rest of the movie is pretty good, but the Ric Flair guy is awful.
It's the worst part
Yeah.
by far.
Yeah.
Well, it's like any wrestling like thing where they recast people to play wrestlers. Like I feel like they just do a terrible job.
I thought they did okay with Harley Race in the movie.
Yeah.
Didn't you think so?
I
Like
did.
Harley Race was pretty good.
Yeah.
And the Freebirds looked okay.
Yeah. Freebirds look good.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember anyone else that was in it. That was a real person.
I thought a Japanese guy, didn't they?
Yeah, but I don't remember which Japanese guy.
Mm.
Did he not the Iron Sheik? The who was the other Middle Eastern wrestler?
Well,
that
I
they
know
did-
I know Chavo Guerrero trained Zac Efron in
Mhm.
wrestling.
He's in the movie too. Chavo is.
Oh, Chavo is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Oh yeah, I forgot
a background wrestling
MJF.
character.
I forgot MJF played Lance Von Erich.
MJF was in that movie for like less than 3 seconds.
Yeah, I
Like-
remember a lot of people got
the
mad
side
about
of his
that.
face, and then and that's about it. But yeah, I agree
Ro-
with Lance. But like, you don't even, unless you read the credits, you don't know that that's who he's supposed to be.
Ryan Nemeth was in it apparently as Gino Hernandez.
Yeah.
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 And I don't know anybody else that's at least a wrestler who's a real one.
Yeah. Very, very good movie. Very good movie. Like I say, except the Ric Flair part, which is just. I don't know what they were fucking thinking. It's so out of place and terrible.
Yeah.
I also really need to check out season 5 of Dark Side of the Ring. I've been meaning to, but I didn't.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I thought every episode was good this season.
Yeah, like I looked at the episode topics; they're very good. I really need to check it out.
Yeah, the show it's so interesting. You know how they tell the stories. I love like their reenactments where it's just like shadowy figures and colored background. You know,
Yeah,
I love that.
The one that we watched most recently about like the territories getting taken over, that was really interesting. I don't remember what the episode was
Vince
called.
McMahon. It's called a Black Saturday.
Yeah,
mm.
it was very interesting.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we should watch the whole one, the whole thing of that.
What was the other? There was one that we watched that was like really good. It was like the first one that we
They're
watched.
all really good.
No, but I mean this past season. It was like someone that we were looking forward to seeing.
British Beefcake?
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Really?
I was interested in seeing it. It's the mascot for Purple Stuff Podcast.
Hmm?
It's the mascot for Purple Stuff Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Brutus the Barber Beefcake one was really good too.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize that.
And the Luna Vachon. That was interesting.
Didn't they do one on Sensational Sherry too?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, wait, maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
You didn't see Sensational Sherry. Is that one?
That's who was with Macho, right?
It was at one point, yeah.
Yeah, I watched some of that with you.
Yeah, no.
TK Driver, Young Bucks.
They don't get a pair of their shoes like in advance. Why aren't they wearing their own shoes?
They should have won with double super kick with the shoes.
Yeah. That's so cool that they're getting their own shoes with Reebok. That's awesome.
That's when you know you've made it.
And they're not ugly. That's also awesome. Makes sense. They're both like really into sneakers, you know.
Well, I'm missing what the Young Bucks are saying.
Well, hopefully we find out who the fourth man is for Team AEW. And if it is revealed, please don't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
We're trying to clean up the locker room in the office from toxicity. We've been working hard for several months and you're trying to screw things up? Are you kidding me? Unfortunately, room in the office from toxicity.
Ain't no way.
We've been working hard for several months and you're trying to screw things up? Are you kidding me? Unfortunately, you're still
What?
go. We're the
Are you serious?
But don't worry, we're not you go. You're fired.
Oh no!
Next 30 days.
Really?
I don't know. We're gonna take care of your family. We got you a sweet severance package. Out of the building for at least the next 30 days. That's amazing. And in an effort to, I don't know, not make this so awkward, we've even arranged for an security escort out of the building immediately.
This is why I don't praise anybody on the air because they get fired.
This is Willie's fault.
Yeah, I placed a curse on Christopher Daniels.
Channel 3, 1, 2, 3, AEW. Thank you guys, thank you. You know what? Hold on a minute. Somebody raise a toast to the Bucks. These guys are always making the hard decisions.
He's drinking the Woo Energy.
That's not open.
Wow.
God.
That lady is horrified on Tony Schiavone's behalf.
Freaking Jack Perry's just like, yeah, you guys did the right thing. Poured it on Tony Schiavone. Wow. Son of a bitch.
Completely roughshod this.
Tony Schiavone has the best damn reactions, man.
Yeah.
Renee McCat standing by. I don't know, a towel, something?
That's
It
going to
would
be used as a
so
meme.
hilarious. Daniels was the fourth man.
Yeah, Daniels is just like, screw you.
Luther have all been banned from ringside.
Be like, Tony Khan allowed me to be a part of the match.
Viciously laid out by your
That'd be
double.
funny.
Indeed, how have you been feeling?
You can't fire me, I quit.
My ovaries must be hurt. Harley Cameron! You was assaulted and abused.
That's what he should have done. He should have been like, you can't fire me, I quit.
Me, and I'm going to take your room to the watch. I'm Serena Deep. Thank you for knocking me out so I didn't have to listen to another second of your story. It's yourself to the boot. Hearing from flat on your back with an arm in your face, wondering where the anyway.
And your new AEW Women's World Champion, Luther.
Oh, that everything's coming up.
Did you hear that?
Hmm?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I love her.
What part did you? What are you laughing about?
Hey, you
I
can
missed
bet
something?
your
I might-
bottom
I think I
dollar
missed
on this whore that you all adore.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Hook returns up next.
Wow.
Who's ready to see another Chris Jericho match on pay-per-view, brother?
I'm fine with it.
I like Jericho.
Oh, I don't know if I'm. I mean, I don't know if I'm fine with getting the trying to get the FTW title again. I just want him to move on.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the FTW title at this point.
I'm really enjoying it. Like when he first said the learning tree, and I still think it's the stupidest name in the world. But I like this character that Jericho has come up with.
Where he's like not self-aware, like he knows
Yeah.
he's getting booed, but he's just like,
really
I love
enjoy-
you too, guys. I'll
Yeah.
see you later.
Yeah.
I
I know
hate
these
his
people
new
love me
theme.
very
though.
much.
His new theme is horrible.
I know. It's just it's like I feel like it needed to be bad to like make us all suffer for like not just the loss of Judas, but like not only are we
Yeah,
taking it, but we're gonna replace it with crap, you know?
yeah.
You know?
Like I think it's another Fozzy song that he's using as an
See,
entrance
it
theme.
sounds like it, but it feels like Def Rebel moved to the AEW.
Well,
It's something
especially
you
with
can,
the
like sing along to, for sure.
especially with the classic intro, the learning tree.
No, I don't know. This is just
It's like
silly.
you don't want none. I will slander that theme song to the day I die.
I will not.
I know you won't, but I will.
Well, now I see what happens next. If anything, I don't know. I feel like they might try doing Hook versus Bill or something, or I don't know.
Hook versus Bill for next week on Dynamite.
Probably
Sorry.
next week.
I
could
want
see it.
Ricky and Sammy to come back and to team together against Jericho and Big Bill.
Not bad.
I would definitely be fine with Ricky coming back to help Hook, but
Well, yeah, and then Sammy's gonna
Yeah,
turn
I'm
heel
saying
again and
that's
then
kind of
join
fun.
Jericho.
I just want Sammy and Ricky together.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
and then Sammy's gonna turn on Ricky, and then he's gonna be on the third
Oh.
stable with Jericho.
Oh,
There's no Sammy Guevara without Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Or Ty Conti, or both.
Everything that is holding you back.
I think it's just Ty Mello now because Conti sounded too much like Cunty, I think.
Little trinket. All your hopes, your dreams, your children, your wife, your memories.
Oh, that's the ring.
Speaking of holding you back,
oh,
a barbed wire
Are you not
cage
in the
match.
thing?
Huh?
See,
Are you not in the thing anymore?
No.
I knew there was a part of you that still existed. And of course, I accept, but if I beat you, I will.
all right.
You bend the knee to the House of Black.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Wow, the match made official
Can they
for
still
Double
hear
or
me if
Nothing.
you're not on
Just
their
11
screen?
days away. Barbed wire
Oh, okay.
versus Malachi.
Yeah, it's all
I like that stipulation. If Adam Copeland loses, he bends the knee to the House of Black. Well, it's not like he'd be the new leader. He'd just be
yeah.
another disciple.
I'm now convinced that I don't know.
Well,
I
Adam
still
Copeland's
think
retaining,
Copeland's winning.
guys. Adam
Yeah.
Copeland's retaining.
Yeah,
And it's a shame. I want Malachi to be.
I love Malachi, but what's it called? They're not gonna have Copeland lose his first pay-per-view title defense when he actually.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I didn't think Hook was going to have a match because it didn't say like Hook in action. It just said Hook returning.
It just said Hook return.
Yeah, I think he's just calling out Jericho.
I
Oh
thought
no, he's
he
having
was.
a squash match. Never mind.
Yeah, he's having a jobber match.
All right, that's fine.
Who knows? Sebastian Wolf might bring more to the table than he appears like he's going
I
to.
think in
That's
5
true.
years, Sebastian Wolf will be AEW World Champion. We need to give this guy a chance. Soon he'll be the highest merch draw in AEW. Every promotion will want him. Oh, no. Was my man just waving when Hook was getting ready to hit that suplex on him?
And now Red Rum. Ooh, let's make quick work of this, Taz.
And that timer's back 7 minutes and 20 some seconds until Swerve versus Brian Cage.
The winner of this match
Wait, is this only the second match, or are there
Gear
more
check.
than? I just don't remember.
No, this is the third match of the night, I think, because
What was the last one?
Bucks versus
Bucks.
Daniels Inside Out,
There.
and then Mox and Danielson versus
Yeah.
Bob and Fletcher. Yeah.
Here he comes.
I am the learning tree. Yeah, I'm very convinced that this is a Fozzy song.
Yeah, it sounds like
I think you're probably right. It's
definitely
not a
sounds
bad
like
song.
that.
It's just not like you can't sing to it like Judas.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's like you can't sing along to it, but I bet if you actually listened to the song like clear as day, it's probably not bad. Doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
And this right here, this is Big Bill, and he's 7 foot tall. He's the oak learning tree.
Using and manipulating people. Hey guys! Hey everybody! Look, it is.
God, he has like
so
wicked
great to
witch
have you
shoes
back
on.
in this. I know. Hopefully you learned a few lessons after
Who am I?
hitting yourself in the face with a baseball bat. I understand why you did it. I hope you figured it out. But I'm just glad you called me out here. I love being on Dynamite so much, even if it means sharing the spotlight with somebody. I just love it.
You essentially hit yourself in the face with a baseball bat.
I want all the spotlight on you. And your ass beat by me for my FTW championship right here tonight.
Let's go.
The most convincing he's ever sounded.
Would you like to see that, guys?
For my FTW championship right here tonight.
But we can have a rematch for the FTW title. Swerve versus Brian Cage is in 7 minutes.
It's a teaching moment, brother.
Well, 4 minutes.
And what I want to teach you, Hook, is the world doesn't revolve around you, okay?
Preach.
You need to be a little bit less.
That's what all students need to learn.
When it comes to this moment, just like me. Think of others. Teach you, Hook, is the world doesn't revolve around you, okay? You need to be a little bit less selfish when it comes to this business. Less selfish like me. I want to get these others.
My man's not even self-aware.
I mean, this is great. I know why you want to get these words right. Because you know when I do, I'll be inducted into the Red Hall of Fame in the world. But I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready yet. Neither are you. I know why you want me to.
I don't care for the please respect.
When I do, I'll be inducted into every
They anger me.
Everybody here for that yet. I'm not ready for that yet. Neither are you. The Redwood and I are here to entertain everybody. We're entertaining everybody watching at home. Everybody here tonight, right? This is the For the World title. It's not For the Hook title. I don't see your name on it. I see my name on it. Orange Tree, Chris Jericho. I didn't even tell him I was putting this on. I'm such a scam.
Hey, get your ball.
I'm going to teach you a lesson that when you lose a title, you don't just
Right there. That's it.
work your way back up.
Your ball. Your ball.
Oh, no, your ball.
You and a few others, we're going to have a qualification match.
I just want
And if you can win this match,
to. I can throw it.
you'll get the chance to face me again for the World Championship.
Hit him.
Does that sound good, huh? Does that sound good? Yeah, Chris, that's
Punched him in the stomach for. He's got a giant metal
Sounds good.
stomach.
Just bonks a microphone on his head.
Swallow.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
They were hitting him on. They wanted to help their test, but they went, hold on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Completely forgot Shibata was in the storyline.
Yeah. No, it works.
Well, looks like next week we might have a tag team match, player.
We'll see how it goes.
Jericho bleeding.
Another copyright. Damn.
One second. There's 1 second left.
Uh-oh. It's in the 10 seconds. 10 seconds, we're getting the AEW World Championship Eliminator match. I'm so excited. Hey, what the hell? It's a backstage interview. Get to the match. Timer lied to me.
They bit the hand that fed them, and they got put down. My focus now is that Double or Nothing coming up. Christian Cage. We'll get to that soon.
Leon and Bishop Conde bit the hand that
I'm the one that got put in the coffin. Yeah, sure.
My focus now is that Double or Nothing coming up against Christian Cage. We'll get to that soon.
Brian Cage.
I was the one that got put in the coffin, yeah, sure. But I'm the one that's going to put you in
Everybody.
the
Welcome Brian Cage to.
Speaking of which, tonight, Brian Cage, you say to yourself, the final nail in that coffin of the Mogul Embassy. Everybody, welcome Brian Cage to Who's
No,
House.
I'm not again.
AEW World Champion.
The on the video. Pardon me.
To walk into battle here tonight live on Dynamite, just outside of Seattle.
Yeah.
The culminator, here he comes. What a champion he has been. And I mean a fighting champion too. No doubt, Swerve has been a fighting champ for sure.
Just off.
Relax.
Make your last step in. Okay. You put them right here, like you wanted me to have them.
Number one.
Do you?
Two.
Some men that he fucked with friends in the Mogul Embassy. Brian Cage told me on a Bishop Call. Then you have Christian Cage and the Patriarchy, even the EVP, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson plotting against her restricted. That comes with the territory when you are the heavyweight champion. That comes with it.
You guys got any new, or Willie, you got any new like projects or anything?
Well, still got that universe going on strong with Wolf Harris, of course, in the good old 2Ks. Oh, where you go? Okay. All right.
All right.
Sorry.
All good. Yeah. So I still got that universe more going on with Wolf Harris. In terms of other content, next Wednesday, myself and Tino's Time are going to be doing a 2K24 simulation of King of the Ring.
Cool.
All the matches, we're going to be simulating the matches, letting the AI determine the outcomes, and all that jazz. Also, I do a bunch of quiz videos nowadays. I did one on every NXT Championship Challenger. And yeah, I'm also planning on doing a simulation of Double or Nothing if I'm able to, of all the matches there. Because it's a very good card. It's shaping up to be a very good card. So a lot of pay-per-view related content anyways in the world of wrestling.
So I guess you would say 2K24 is worth buying.
Yeah, basically. I had a bit of problems with the DLC that released today. But I was just an Xbox thing. Took until I think 11:30 to actually load. So I don't know what happened there, but hey, I got it. I played a few matches. It's a very good one.
Cool. Yeah, it looks the game, like the movement looks great.
Oh yeah. Oh, that kick, man.
Kick, right?
Oh, that
Brutal.
landed flush. That didn't look fake at all. Like, that would knock me out. Like, I'm weak, but that would knock me out.
Hey, Wolf, are you there?
No, he sent a message saying he'll be right back.
Oh, okay. He told me he was audio only, so I didn't know.
No, I know, but then in the chat, he said.
Yeah, in the chat, he said he'll be right back.
All right.
I think he had to do something real quick.
Where do I go for the chat? I just have the comments up there.
At the bottom, see
More?
red, yeah, the red dot, yeah.
I've also gotten a lot more of the DLCs for Fight Forever. Like season
are you
1 and
playing-
season 2.
You been playing it?
I've been playing it a lot more recently.
I love that game. I love it.
It's
Really
it's good to play. Yeah, like I wish stuff were more updated, but it's like
Yeah.
they're updating it a lot, so it kind of
Yeah.
brought me a little bit back in.
Yeah, they really are.
Especially with people like Swerve and now Jay White, Adam Copeland going to be in the game. It's like
Right. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Who else is it? It's Jay White, Adam Copeland, and one other person. And then
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, yeah.
And Samoa Joe's already out. Adam Copeland and Jay White near future.
Very cool.
Yeah, I haven't played it much lately, but I'm
Yeah.
planning to. I plan to, and I played the shit out of it on Xbox One, and like unlocked everything, and then now I bought it on the Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
Where it looks better. It looks better. Plays the same. It looks better.
I still have not unlocked Brody Lee or Paul White. Those are the two people I still have not unlocked. Like I know there's like little walkthroughs of how to get them. Like I think you need to lose a few matches in Road to Elite as a specific person or win
for
a few.
Paul White. Right.
Paul White, I think you have to lose every match until you get to fight Paul White, and then you have to beat him in like a certain amount of time.
Then like 3 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to go for the count out victory on Paul White.
Oh, okay. What about Brody Lee? Isn't it like lose a couple?
I think it's part of it's random because you have to get the Dark Order quest line.
Right. There are people you can play as where there's a greater chance of them getting the storyline.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget who they are.
I forget
There's
who
like
they
3
are,
of
but
them.
look it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
there are people like
Yeah, because I really want Brody Lee. Like I don't need Paul White all that badly, but Brody Lee.
Yeah.
mm,
On the second chapter, Road to Full Gear, players need to complete the Join the Dark Order. Players have found during the Road to Elite using Cody Rhodes or Sammy Guevara is given them the storyline.
Okay. I knew Cody Rhodes was one. I couldn't remember who the other one was.
I did one with Cody Rhodes and I didn't get it, so maybe I'll have to try Sammy Guevara.
I think it's like, I think that the path that leads you to that quest line, I want to say there's like, it's like one of at least 3 storylines you can get done. And so I think it's
which one are you talking about?
when you get the Dark Order quest.
Yeah.
I think
It's like 2B, I think it is. Story 2B.
Yeah. Like she said, there's like 2 or 3 people, and I think Sammy, like she said, I think Sammy is one.
Yeah, that was what the Google link
Cody?
said.
Cody, yeah,
I don't
'Cause
know
you-
about that.
that's how you got it. Was with Cody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Cody.
Yeah, it's either Cody
I
or
thought
Sammy
it was
Guevara.
Jericho, but maybe
Huh.
I thought it was Cody and Jericho and Britt Baker, but I guess
Well,
not.
And it also makes sense because Cody and Sammy and Brody were all former TNT champions.
Oh, good call.
So it's like maybe if I do one with Miro too, there could be a bit of a chance. Darby might be a bit of a chance. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a thought. Yeah.
Like it's just a bit of a connection that I've made. It might not be true, but
But like when you're like what Asa did was when he was playing, like when he got to the point where he would get that quest or not, if he didn't, he would just scrap that character and start over until he
yeah,
through and got it.
yeah, I might have to do that.
It didn't take him very long to get that quest line, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, the only one that can get kind of frustrating to get to is the Paul White one.
Yeah, because you have to lose every single match.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, you just get counted out, you know. But yeah, you got to go through all those matches, you know, and then you might not even get the one with him in it.
Yeah.
You have to beat him in a certain time limit.
Right.
And you had a hard time with that at first. Like even just get it, even winning by count out, like you had a hard time getting him counted out.
Yeah, but I did.
Well,
it.
you'd basically have to beat him up, like probably just until the ref gets to probably like 8, and then you got to get your way in.
Like beat him up, leave him at the top of the entry ramp,
Yeah, and then run.
and run. Yeah.
There's a chance you would run out of stamina or not make it in time.
Yeah, Pizza Hut's serving French fries now. That's gross.
Well, that's nothing like Tim Hortons now doing flatbread pizza.
What is Tim Hortons?
Oh, that's
We're in
the
Canada.
yeah, it's a coffee shop in Canada that's apparently the best thing in Canada.
Oh,
You're not a real Canadian if you don't have Tim Hortons. And now there's pizza and it literally looks like frozen pizza heated up.
I thought you weren't a real Canadian if you didn't have a moose for a pet.
And it's like, no thanks.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound very good.
Well, that too.
What's it called? I mean, I think here in Michigan we also have Tim Hortons, but
Oh,
Well,
really?
Michigan and Ontario is interconnected.
we're neighbors.
Especially my hometown. It's like you cross the bridge, you're in Michigan.
Yeah.
What's your hometown?
Sault, Ontario. Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. And then you go across the border, you're in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. It was like two different.
I've
Yeah.
not been to Michigan. It's one of the only states on like this half of the country that I haven't been to.
It's like it's nice depending on where you go. If you want like an urban city that half of it is destroyed, you go to Detroit.
I'm gonna pass on that.
If you want like just kind of a ghost town, kind of more trees and gardens and
Land.
whatnot and small shops, then you go Upper Peninsula. That's where the rural
Like
stuff.
ghost town, like Western ghost towns where they do like shootout shows, or like
No.
Western
There's
ghost towns
there's
like
nothing in it.
You
town?
just
There's like
build buildings.
there's like 2 shops in like every block, and that's it. And the rest is trees and wildlife.
I like trees. That's cool.
Unless you go to Mackinac Island, then there's like a road paved out and horse poop everywhere. Yeah, and some
There's
like
interesting options you're giving me.
I was actually pretty tempted to like at least try to convince my family to like let me go to SummerSlam in Detroit last year, and then like I
really
thought in my
wanted
head,
to.
like
really wanted to.
I'm a college student, kind of don't want to spend all that money, so it's like nah.
I really wanted to go to SummerSlam, but my dad was like, "No, not Detroit, not in the middle of the
No
night,
offense to you,
Detroit."
Wolf. There are a few places that I would rather not visit over not visiting Detroit. That's like my number one city to never go to. At least
Yeah,
In
Detroit,
the middle of the night, too.
Chicago.
I'd go to Chicago before I went to Detroit.
I'd go to Chicago, sure, but like the thing is, I would effectively be. I think another reason was I would effectively be going on my own.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, like I knew where the place was because it's like not too far from my school, so I thought like okay, maybe like they'd have like the security there, but I mean it was Ford Field, but so like I've been there before, but the middle of the night, yeah, I think that's the reason.
Well, yeah, especially since like SummerSlam had a bit of an overrun, so it like ended at like 12 or 12:30.
I think another reason is that like my family might be like worried that there's gonna be like drunk people there. And I'm like,
I mean, might not be wrong. A lot of people really like getting rough and rowdy over in wrestling events, I should say.
What's the last event you went to, Willie?
It was a independent event in my hometown, and it was almost like a wrestling show / meet and greet, and it was with Eric Rowan of the Wyatt family.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
This was like April of 2023, so a couple months before Bray died. So he got to wrestle one of our indie guys there. So I basically got to witness an Eric Rowan match in person. And the one wrestler I interviewed, Vinny Da Vinci, was in the main event against his brother in kayfabe, Diego Da Vinci, in the main event in a Steel City street fight, because the Sioux's also known as Steel City, like Pittsburgh.
Mhm.
So, and it was a very good street fight. Like, yeah, that was the last event I went to. And then a couple months before that, I went to an event by the same company, and it was a meet and greet with Austin Aries. So it was pretty good. I also got to meet Matt Taven with that company, and I also got to meet
Awesome.
Psychosis.
Very cool.
And there's going to be another one on June 15th where I get to meet D'Lo Brown, the Nation of
awesome.
Domination. So I'm really aiming to go to that. Hopefully I don't work, or maybe hopefully I work before the event and just head down there. But yeah, because I wouldn't mind meeting D'Lo Brown and maybe even getting an interview with him for like 2 minutes. Like, you know, that would be very sick for me.
I think Eric Rowan, we saw him. Didn't we at AML?
Yeah, we saw him. Yeah.
He came to our local indie company.
Yeah, like I got to take a picture with Rowan, and I got an autograph. Like he signed it, and then he put "run" above his signature.
That's awesome.
So it's like, and then in August, I looked back on that, and I was like, oh man, you know,
Yeah.
like it's all sad. And it was a picture of him and Luke Harper when they were the Bludgeon Brothers.
That's really cool.
So it was all nice because I got to choose a picture that I wanted. It was a couple pictures of Rowan.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then there was one with him and Brody, and I was like, I want that one. And it was like, he was like good choice. You know what I mean? So it was a very good one.
That's very cool.
I might have to take, actually, I will right now. It's right in front of me. And I'll send it to you. It won't look good with the lighting, though.
That's a good match there.
yeah.
Hard fought, hard hitting. That's good.
His kicks look so good.
Swerve.
Swerves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I will give to AEW. It's like, even if you know, like, obviously Swerve is winning, they'll still give the guy that he's facing a fighting chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Brian Cage.
Especially Brian Cage.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't be believable to have Swerve Strickland just squash Brian Cage when Brian Cage is that powerful and that big.
Well, I don't like the way that they make Cage wrestle. I was talking about this on a podcast. They make him wrestle like a normal guy and have him sell stuff like he's a normal dude. And they should not be doing that at all,
Well, it's like anywhere else, he would be no selling the shit out of some of the shots.
Yeah.
As he should be,
Yeah, like especially these chair shots. It's like, oh, my back hurts so much. Hey, the king has returned. Oh, and he's gonna speak. Let's go. Oh, Nick Wayne.
There's some Luchasaurus shirts on clearance on AEW, shopaew.com.
How much are they?
I don't know.
Right.
Well, I'm going to get that workforce shirt. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
God damn.
So dastardly.
That was
Vile.
Disrespect at its finest.
that real boss?
I've seen it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Boring.
Christ almighty.
Oh my god, yeah, that blood is dripping. Jeez.
You embarrassed my son, Nick Wayne, when you attacked him at his gym at his home, right down the street here in Everett, Washington last year. You embarrassed my son, and now when you attacked him at his gym at his home, right down the street here in Everett, Washington last year. You embarrassed my son, and now ask your Swerve, are you proud of your absentee? I'm forced to embarrass you.
Yeah.
Do you think your daughter is proud? Mr. Ask your Swerve, are you proud of your absentee father? In 2 weeks after nothing, I take your world heavyweight championship. Remember Christian Cage, he said, Swerve, in 2 weeks after Double or Nothing, I take your world heavyweight championship.
There's only one more week.
Yeah.
He's only taking one thing a week. He's only got one more left to visit.
God. My God. That was a bad cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was dripping all over the place.
Wow.
Yeah, that's worrisome.
He's going to get stitches in his fucking face.
Yeah, it's got to be near his eye or below it
Christ almighty.
for it to bleed that much. It had to be.
Yeah. Lord, man.
That was like that woman's cut that fell at my trip. She landed on her face.
Oh.
Like that amount of like blood just pouring freely.
At DC?
Yeah.
Mary, tell me about that.
Yeah. She was one of our tour guides. She tripped and fell and landed on her face. And she smashed her glasses against the concrete and it gave her a black eye and like brow open. And she like refused to stop to like clean up her blood. I told her like, come step inside. I will help clean you up because she couldn't see herself and she like had like a crimson mask on half of her face and blood was just like Like I got the blood like all over my arms.
Please don't touch her.
Most awarded truck brand of
No, I was helping her up, and she got blood on me when I helped her up.
Hold it. Yeah, paramedic.
1500. Look at best large pickup in Canada.
I was helping an old woman up.
Tell you that.
I didn't know she was bleeding when I helped her up.
Get 20% off MSRP and Ram Classic for up to 14,000.
Plus, I already told you the story.
4.99% financing.
Shredded wheat cereal, 100% whole grain wheat with 0 grams of sugar.
It's been a pretty good show so far, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There are endless possibilities.
I'm just
Halloween.
One ingredient, endless
it was
possibilities.
like a in logo.
Mm.
That's one of their colors.
Mhm.
You think that makes it Halloween?
Yep.
Hey, Dylan. Commenting.
Oh, there we go. What's up,
Hey,
Dylan? You can hop on here if you want.
Yeah,
I sent, oh wait, it's a different link. Wait a second.
Yeah, you don't go on the last one.
Yeah, I got a new link. I'll just send it right now.
yeah, come
Like,
here.
phones and
Come here for a few minutes. I want to see you and hear about
Yeah,
your life.
Dylan, hop on title trivia. Name every 24/7 champion in
I just gotta
history.
end. Yeah.
No, don't end it. You'll end the whole thing.
Where do I go?
Just go. What are you trying to do?
I think I pressed end.
You normally just close it.
Where do I go?
Are you trying to send him the link?
Yeah.
Just
Does
go.
it? Oh, just go back.
Just go to your text.
My text.
Yes.
Just copy and paste the link.
No, I can just do that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, is this the correct
Yes.
one, or did I send it to your ex?
My email.
You mean text?
I mean text. Yeah. He says send the link. Just taking a shower quick. Yay, Dylan. Our show's back.
Get that the FTW championship. But now knowing that you have this
Oh, so I guess that new show that AEW is going to produce that a lot of people were up in arms about is Meal and a Match. Or I guess RJ City and Renee Paquette's going to have a guest and they're going to watch a match while eating food.
Are you sure?
Wait,
Is that
what?
the one that they were? That they
That
were.
they were
What is that going to be on real television or on YouTube?
no YouTube. I think YouTube and TBS or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know why that would be on TBS.
Wait, you said it's gonna be RJ City and Renee watching a match?
Yeah, with a guest. Like the commercial they had Eddie Kingston watching a match of his with Darby Allin.
Oh.
So I don't know what it is, but it's called Meal and a Match, and I don't know what it is.
Where'd you see the ad for it?
It was it was right after the commercial break finished.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Like I don't think that new AEW show is a Canadian exclusive.
Okay. So Joe showed up. That's interesting.
And Joe still has problems with Hook, it seems.
I wonder what. What's it, so.
Shibata's a king with the Google Translate.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh man.
Samoa Joe is just telling Hook not to take shit from Chris Jericho, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do have Tony Storm versus Serena Deeb. I feel like it's been like weeks since they've built this match.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
They
best.
built it up last week. Well, we did watch long for
I
Then-
forgot.
and Serena Deeb knocked out Tony Storm.
Yeah, knocked her on her
Oh
butt.
yeah. I
Put her
forgot.
to sleep. And Serena Deeb was like, "Hey, I want to win this belt."
What am I
Oh, I didn't realize Harley Cameron was with the Outcast. I forgot that group. still exists.
Yeah, it's her and Soraya now.
And she's coming out to Zombified. I guess they didn't have enough time to give Harley Cameron her own theme. Oh well.
And it stops this craziness. Yeah, I agree with that. Little headlock takedown right there.
That entrance was quick though. Holy. Harley Cameron's going right in there.
Join free. Play pool. Of Double or Nothing. Simply answer questions about the main event. Get enough right to earn your share of $10 in prizes. Download the DraftKings app, sign up with promo code Dynamite, and play free with an official partner of AEW.
When is that tonight?
The crown is yours.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
The aggressive start here by Harley Cameron. I thought she was very impressive in the match against Mariah May. That she was. I agree with that. Right now she's caught though on this headlock on the mat. That's now the headset. I think a lot of that is the influence of Soraya. I mean, a world traveled wrestler, former AEW world champion, and you know, the protege of is her. I mean, a world traveled wrestler, former AEW world champion, and you know, the protege of Soraya is Harley Cameron.
Oh yeah. Tony is looking great.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
I'm grabbing lunch. Any requests? Raise you.
Oh yeah, Serena Deeb. Every time I see her wrestle, I'm impressed by her.
Serena Deeb?
Yeah,
Yeah, she was good.
very good technical wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's terrible.
Like, I'm glad she's getting an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because it's like, I think maybe Tony will lose the belt to Jamie Hayter, like back to Jamie Hayter when she's better.
Mhm.
So it's like
That'd be
Serena
cool.
Deeb's a good, like, name to
Nope.
get the win over. Oh,
Dylan's saying read
Dylan.
the chat.
Yeah, Dylan's saying read the chat. I believe he is ready to hop on.
How do I get to the chat?
I don't know.
I don't know because you're on your phone. I only know how the computer version is.
Well, let people in.
Yeah.
Well, he's not there. Yeah, he's not there.
Yeah, it's not like you sent anything to the private chat. This is on the comments.
Oh, I think he's there now.
That's me.
Oh no, that's Robin.
Went.
In.
Giving away my secret.
What does it take to be a leader in electric vehicles? It takes a commitment to quality, a desire to innovate.
Comments here. Read the chat.
Said what? Oh, read the chat.
There's nothing in the chat.
Nothing in it.
The electric vehicle lineup.
I think he's because he said send the link.
I sent it. I'll try it again.
I don't know.
I don't know. He sent that like 8 minutes ago. So
You sent it?
I'm sending it right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Dylan, I just texted you the link.
I think Dylan can hear you.
If he's watching the stream, he can hear.
Oh yeah, duh.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because my camera's off. I was taking a bit of a break, but Dylan just called me and he said to send the link.
So to my Twitter, not my phone.
Send the link where?
Oh, to
To
Twitter.
my Twitter, not my phone.
Twitter.
I'll do it.
Okay. We got Will Ospreay versus Shane Taylor on Collision.
This Saturday, 8-7 Central. A meeting followed by Rampage 3 straight hours. That's Cameron. Tony Storm, a little soulful. Lights, camera, action. And now the leg. And then he saw on Collision, Will Ospreay will go one-on-one with Shane Taylor. Wow, that's going to be.
All right, Dylan. It's sent to your Twitter.
Yeah, dog.
Huh?
How happy she is for about.
I just realized we still have the contract. The contract signing main event tonight. I just realized.
Yeah.
Because
I bet it will.
because I think Mercedes and Willow is gonna main event Double or Nothing.
Well, Tony Khan said there's going to be a significant overrun, so maybe
Yeah,
the main event may be something having to do with the elite.
Yeah, I think it's got to be something to do with the
probably the fourth man.
fourth man. Dylan's here.
There's just so much right
Hi,
now.
everybody.
Hello.
There
I've
he
been saying
is.
into my Twitter for the past 2 minutes in the chat. I was like, stop sending it to my phone. Send it to my Twitter account. What the fuck are y'all doing over here?
I didn't see it, but
How's everybody doing?
we're doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
doing all right.
We got
Okay.
quite
I
the
missed
show.
everybody. Well, I saw YouTube recently. I haven't seen Ace and K in a while, so
Yeah.
I haven't seen you guys since we went to Revolution and enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Is that really last time we
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the last time
we-
we actually saw what we look like is March,
Crazy.
and it's May. Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we got a lot that happened today, Dylan.
I don't care. I don't care. I'll be honest. I haven't watched wrestling since we watched it live and Dynasty. I haven't cared since then. I could care less now. I'm now making appearances for shits and giggles. Like
Yeah. Ooh, huh?
I am truly out of the space completely. So I've
Yeah.
been doing my own thing.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, we're just excited to see you.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
excited to see everybody too. Bailey's in the background and she's excited to see everybody as well.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I changed up a lot of things as you see where the t-shirt and the toy, the action figure and everything is now on my left. And I put the table against the wall so that way you could see a lot more of the room and the dog
Mhm.
and everything as well. Don't mind my work clothes behind me on my chair. But yeah, how's everybody doing?
Work has been kicking my ass, but other than that,
tell
I'm
me
good.
about it.
Yeah.
I just got home. When I hopped on here.
That's crazy.
The amount of times I've
Yes.
promised that I'd do the universe mode and then shit would get in the way is just insane.
Yeah, I stopped promising I was gonna do things.
Yeah,
And I just was like,
I'll do it
as long
when
as I
do
come
it.
home,
Yeah.
I'm happy. Like that's really what it's become. So
Well, I have 2 days off in a row on Friday and Saturday, so
that's
definitely.
nice. It must be nice. I have one a week.
Yeah.
So
I'm working on Victoria Day, and I'll get time and a half. So
that's like Memorial Day for us. Okay.
Like a weird made up Canadian holiday?
it's kind of like that, yeah.
What's it? Is it celebrating Queen Victoria?
I believe so, yes.
That's cool.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like a day where it's like a lot of people are off work, but not me, because I'm kind of becoming like a manager in training. So it's like,
Nice.
Congratulations.
I've only been there 9 months, so they're already kind of starting to promote me.
They
so.
trust you.
Yeah.
They trust you long enough.
Oh, this Osprey and Roddy Strong face to face is going to be backstage instead of in the
How are
ring.
you two, Ace and K? I know you guys have been doing a whole bunch of different things and stuff.
Yeah, doing good. Waiting to start that work. Still,
Yeah. Okay.
hopefully it starts soon.
How's Ripley?
She's great.
Adorable.
Yeah. I see, Kay, you're on my bed that I've made my bed when I was down there. Hello, Ripley. Hello, Ripley. I missed you. I'm very excited to see you again.
I'm a little confused.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I was telling Asa that in December in Florida is World's End, and since the plane tried killing me on the way there and back, I am going to drive, and I'm going to be coming down through North Carolina. So if you guys are going to be able to come, we'll all go together. But if not, I'll at least spend a day down there with y'all, or maybe two, and then come back up.
No, where in Florida is World's End?
Orlando.
Oh, my homeland.
And
Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah. So that's how they have it. That's what they have it for now. I was going to go to Forbidden Door, but it's the ending week of the beginning of 4th of July. And I have absolute Nimrods that would cover me. So it would mean quadruple the amount of work when I came back. So that's a hard pass.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I could go, just not enjoy it, but I could go, like.
Yeah,
I'll
it's like
be home the same night because I can't. Like, it was me and I think ABJ and his girlfriend Lily and a couple of us were all gonna do an Airbnb because they were coming up from Philly, and we were gonna do like a whole day, and then Monday we would have done like brunch or something, and then they would have went back down and stuff. But I don't think they're able to come anymore as of now. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something's changed, but as of now, so yeah, and I don't want to. I'm not gonna go to a show that I'm not really like.
yeah, because it's like I'm kind of in the same
What?
boat with Money in the Bank. It's going to Toronto.
See, like that's a cool trip. See, like that'd
Yeah.
be fun to do, and I wouldn't mind doing it. But again, it's like if I do it, it's like then what?
Yeah, because it's like I'm
and
kind of in the
I only
same
get
boat
like
because
6
it's like
days I'd have to blow through, which I don't want to do yet.
yeah, it's like
I
because
wanna take
I
them
haven't been
there.
there. I haven't been where I am for a year, so it's not like I could really get vacation time. So either I blow through sick days, or it's like I
Yeah.
have to find someone to cover me for like at
Jesus,
least 2
Mike.
days.
The background.
And if I'm gonna be a manager, it's like that would be even worse because then
Right.
they'd give me more days. So it's just like
Right.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
kinda
exactly.
fucked.
Like February, I hit a year, and then I get my 1 week, and then my sick
Yeah.
days on top of it. So technically, it's 2, but right now it's the same thing. I could listen. I haven't taken a day off yet. Technically, like that was not already supposed to be my day off. I
I've
haven't
only
burned through any sick days.
I've only taken 1 sick day, and that was when I was literally dying. Like
Yeah.
I thought I had COVID. So it was like
I haven't taken a sick day yet. But
It's like a giant cock.
I'm kind of saving it
You see it?
yeah.
because there's the new Final Shape DLC coming out in June, and then there's also the new Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out November 24th, the weekend of Full Gear. So I'm kind of like, do I want to blow like 2 days in November and like
Yeah.
2 days in June.
Yeah.
I
It's like,
already
if I
took
do
off
that,
2
what
days
days am
in
I
June.
willing to give up? Because it has to be like a Sunday, Monday. It can't be a day
Yeah.
like a delivery day, like a Saturday. Which means then that Saturday, if I'm going to be off Sunday, Monday, I have to stay out till God knows when, just
Because
to
you'd have
take
to hop.
Sunday, Monday. Yeah,
You'd
I
have
have
to
to
hop
do.
on
I
a
have 6
plane as
tours.
soon
Well, no, forget that. I'm
as
talking
soon
about just
as
like home.
you get off
No, I'm
work.
talking
there
about
is
just
when they
staying
come.
home. Yeah, I'm just talking about staying home playing video games like for 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
You're not
okay.
gonna be able to come in November anymore.
yeah, that's the other thing is, do I burn through them for that too? What is it again? It's what, Thanksgiving?
It's the weekend of Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, no, I just want to see you. So
I know I'm off Thanksgiving
Mm.
and I get paid for it this time, which is nice, and I don't have to use sick time in order to get my paid holiday.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
I got paid last Canadian Thanksgiving too.
But
The,
will I be able to?
the thing in November will be awesome. I mean, there's like Lex Luger. Just Lex Luger is enough for me.
I would just go down there to see y'all. It's me just going down to see y'all. That I don't give a shit about the event. I care about more seeing y'all
I
and
do.
going to that ice cream place.
Hmm.
I give a shit about.
Yeah, fuck meeting all these legends.
Oh,
Ice cream.
just a cookout?
Yeah, cookout.
Oh, we got a better ice cream spot than that, man.
Yeah. It's seasonal.
Well,
It'll be closed in
the
November.
best
It'll be closed in November.
Yeah.
Damn it. Never mind.
the best part of this is if I come down, I'm driving. So I would just be driving everybody around. This
Cool.
time we wouldn't have to worry about
When is World's End? When in December?
December 28th.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's usually like
It's
the end
after
of the
Christmas.
year.
Yeah, it's after Christmas, like 2 days or 3 days before the end of December.
Well, we'll talk about it and let you know because
3
like
days.
I'm already off then because I've
Yeah, I mean, I figured like that would be my like time or whatever. You know, don't listen to Bailey. She's just upset we're not in bed yet. See, we had to change bedtimes. Normally we go to bed, so late at night. Now it's like we're about 15 minutes past bedtime now.
Yeah.
9:30 is bedtime. That's it. During the week, except for Mondays. Monday she lets me get away with like 11:30, but then like I have to be in bed by then. But like, she hasn't seen me all day, and she's just like, it's our bedtime now. Like, this is our time to cuddle and go to bed. And I'm like, but I'm gonna go do this thing real quick. So it's like, no, she's gonna bitch in the corner or whatever. But it's fine. Whatever. Let her be. No, I don't know what's going on in wrestling. I don't know anybody really, any storylines really. I saw Double or Nothing. We're doing the Anarchy in the Arena match with FTR and the Young Fucks again. Not paying for that shit. Sorry, not watching that tag team match for the 50th
They
time.
always put on.
They always put on a stinker. You're 100% right.
It's not a tag team match though. It's 4.
Oh, it's just shit. It's just 4 people and 4 people putting on shit content. That's all it is. It's just shit content. That's all it is. Nah. Hate. I went to the bathroom during the match when we went, and I will not watch this one for $50. The only matches that I'm
Bryan
genuinely
Danielson and Okada are in it.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about Perry.
I'm paying $50 for Christian Cage alone.
Yeah, Christian Cage match looks good.
Yeah. Christian Cage is
looks good, but Mercedes is winning, so that's kind of like.
Yeah, that's probably the one like match I'm not into because it's like
Tony Storm's keeping the belt.
Yep.
Tony's keeping her belt.
I think
no,
she's
keeping it.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, I think she's winning, but I don't think she's getting the belt. I think she's going to win by disqualification.
Yeah, I think Statlander's going to cover.
Mercedes is winning that. I think by the help of
Yay,
Statlander. I think that
Mercedes
might be
is
the
taking
turn
bumps for
we've been
what?
waiting for.
I don't know. I don't see a way that I don't think it's right to give Mercedes the belt. You can give her the
Why?
win. You know,
They
should
spent
give her the belt.
millions of dollars bringing
Yeah.
her on
Yeah, but
and
why
giving
win the
her
belt
no
you
in
can
her
keep
matches.
first
going with
match?
Willow
But
and
they gave her
Mercedes.
no matches,
If I were
and
the
they've
booker,
just
she'd have the
made
belt
her a very
already.
catchy song. And now she deserves this
Catchy song.
opportunity.
It's an
But I
Imperium
think
ripoff.
she's worth more than the TBS title, and they can keep
I
going
think she's
with.
worth a lot more too.
I
but
think
she's also
she
not
doesn't
wrestled.
need it, and Willow. And the thing is, they can just keep going with Willow and Mercedes' story.
Yeah. But the problem is it's Mercedes, and she hasn't wrestled. So right there, she hit Tony Khan's 2 #1 factors of just getting a title match whenever they want.
Yeah, well, it's like that.
Don't
That's what I
wrestle
don't get.
and show up.
Okay, but Dylan, to be fair, they did the exact same thing with Deanna, and Deanna is.
But Deanna
now-
lost.
Do it.
And
I'm
Deanna
gonna get.
lost.
I'm gonna
And
get
and
in a
here's
lot
the
of
other
heat for
problem.
saying this.
Here's
Deanna
the other
ain't
problem.
nowhere near
Mercedes
as
Monet's worth
much as
millions.
the star.
Yeah,
Deanna's
Millions.
nowhere
I don't
near as
know if
much of
they're
a star as
gonna-
Mercedes
But
Monet.
also, Deanna's first match wasn't at the pay per view. She had matches.
Yeah,
on
she
the
had a
television
lot of.
prior to her title match.
She had like.
She had
actual
about
matches.
four or five.
I think it
matches
was weird to hire Mercedes as early as they did. I think they could have just brought her for Double or Nothing, but I don't know. Whatever.
We're
Probably they
working
should
with
have
a
just brought
company.
her for Revolution.
I think it's very possible that they could cause like a count out or disqualification, some way to have Willow
We're-
keep the belt, but Mercedes win the match.
We're working with a company that's willing to spend millions and dollars on people that have either already have wrestled or on their retirement tour or are worth millions of dollars and hasn't wrestled a match yet.
Yeah.
To give them opportunities for a title.
Yeah.
I mean, Edge came into AEW. What did he do prior to that? He did a retirement match.
Yeah.
He retired from wrestling and then he came to AEW. And now he's a TNT champion.
Yeah.
And his reign hasn't been that good or
He
exciting.
didn't retire from
Oh,
wrestling
why
when
you
he left
crazy, dude?
WWE.
No,
I don't
no.
think it's been that as exciting as I wanted it to be.
No,
Well, this is his
agree.
first
I just-
pay-per-view
I like
title
Christian
defense.
Cage's title reign better than Edge's.
Well, yeah, this
No,
is his first
Cage
pay-per-view
never
title
wrestled.
defense. He's in a barbed wire
Cage has
steel
been great.
cage match with Malachi.
Cage has been great. Cage has put on banger promos, good matches, funny storylines, and absolutely crowd hates him. Hates him.
But he barely
Hates
wrestles. That's what I was saying. Talking about champion.
But like the thing is
Hates him.
but like right now comparing the two reigns when what's it called? We're looking
He's had a
at
Cope
Cage's-
Oakland every week.
Cage's ever look like the Cage.
He's
like
had a
the
Cope
thing is,
Open
we're looking at
every
Cage's
week.
entire reign compared to Copeland right now, and this is Copeland's first
Copeland has
pay-per-view
had
title
a
defense.
title opportunity every week. A
It
cold
wa-
open
Yeah.
every week for the TNT belt.
Well, yeah,
on weekly television.
Some matches.
Yeah, he's the fighting
Good
champion.
matches.
That's what we're saying.
He just had
He's
a
a fighting
great
champion.
match on Collision with Kyle.
It was good.
By the way, Okada versus Dax Harwood's happening right now.
Oh, okay. So, oh yeah, so this is the main event. All right.
Well, of course it'd be the main event.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
I
of the
just
show.
wasn't sure because
Well,
I'll be
no, it's not.
honest.
It's not. It's gonna
On
go
Channel
overtime, Dylan. That was what they.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the new thing
overtime.
now with
It's
AEW is
overtime.
overtime.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's
I
gonna
think
be a bunch-
WWE's
a bunch
put on
of
a very
overtime.
bland product. I feel like AEW's put on a very bland product as of lately. I feel that
Dylan, what
WWE
happened to you, man?
Yeah, I feel like WWE's put on a very bland
Yeah,
product.
he used to be the
As of-
biggest
as of
AEW
lately.
mark in
It
you.
is,
Now-
And it's sad. It's sad because exactly that. I love AEW, but if you have it from Revolution, from when we went to Dynasty,
I feel like
the-
AEW's been better since Revolution.
not really. It has just been a build of non-exciting.
Besides showing the footage,
moments.
everything
I
else has
thought you
been
said
good.
you haven't been watching.
I haven't, but what I have seen on Twitter and TikTok,
Yeah,
and on YouTube,
Twitter
and on
always
You can
helps.
go by
YouTube,
that
and,
bullshit,
no,
man.
and on YouTube.
Twitter always
Don't
helps.
just stop me at Twitter. And
Don't
on
take too long.
YouTube, okay,
Eastern Conference Finals.
I have not been excited. No, but if you guys are going to sit there and say that Dynasty main event of Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland was an
Fire.
absolute fire banger match, and it
Yes.
didn't feel like a Dynamite main event. I don't know what you guys are eating or smoking or drinking,
No, it
but
was
I want some
Dynamite.
because there ain't no way in hell that felt like a $50 worthy match.
It was
That was a
Fruit
TV
punch
title
flavor
match.
beast vape.
That was a TV title match.
Most
They
of the
gave
pay-per-view
Julia
was
Hart
fucking
and Willow
awesome.
Nightingale 6 minutes.
Most
bell
of the
to bell.
pay-per-view was
Well,
awesome.
Julia was
It
injured.
wasn't as good as you think.
Julia was injured.
Three
and
out
it
of-
was
3 out of 5 the
Clearly,
most.
Willow was winning that belt to set
Yeah.
up.
Great show.
3 out of 5 the most. But they had a build. They had a build between them.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened? Why was the execution poor? Why did they give her 6 minutes?
Because
Because
Julia,
Julia was hurt. Julia
Why have
was-
the match?
because they
Get
had
it off
Pay
her.
off, pay off
Just
the
have her
angle.
relinquish it.
Why did they have Jamie
I'm
Hayter
injured.
versus
I
Toni
vacate the
Storm?
belt. They could have done a
Well, it was
TBS tournament
just
match.
Easier for it was probably
They
better
could have
for
had a 4-week TBS tournament match, and the two
but they
number
already
one
had a story
contenders
with Willow
go
and Julia,
into
kind of.
Dynasty for the new championship.
They probably wanted Julia Hart to go out as a
That's so
champion. and make
dumb.
her a badass. Well, no,
And
She
with-
coulda
well,
got
the thing
more
is they
hurt.
already had like a good amount of like
She could have been more hurt.
storyline with Willow and Julia, so like
Well,
there
Julia
was
probably consented to that. Julia was probably
There was
like, "Yeah, no,
already,
let me have
like,
a match."
a lot of build for it, so
Dumb.
it made sense to just have the match.
It was a great build for those two. She got hurt. I would have had her relinquish the belt, had a TBS title tournament to showcase some women, had Willow and another good competitor fight for the title on Dynasty, and had a very good match
Well,
that
we still
lasted
had
10 minutes.
we still had Toni Storm versus Thunder Rosa though.
That was good.
That was a good match.
That was a good match.
That was a good
Okada
match.
and Pac was a great opener.
Oh yeah,
Great opener. It started strong, but going into that middle portion of the show to the end was weak. Was a weak performance. And Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland, they did Swerve dirty.
I think Kyle
I'll
O'Reilly
stay-
and
I'll
Roderick
stay on
Strong
that.
was a very good one too.
Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, good match.
It was pretty fire.
But Swerve and Samoa Joe to me felt like a Dynamite main event, a show that you're watching right now.
I don't know.
They gave
yeah, no.
two amazing wrestlers a title opportunity on their first ever pay-per-view on the rotation, giving Swerve Strickland, the first ever African-American AEW title holder, a TV title match. It wasn't a 5 out of 5. It wasn't a 4 out of 5. It was a 3 out of 5 at best. That whole match felt poor. Poorly done, poorly executed. Both men looked like they both didn't want to be there. Swerve already knew he was winning. He came out in that Black Panther costume, which was a huge giveaway to him winning. Samoa Joe just came to the ring. They had an amazing build all those weeks. I remember watching the shows here and there on the YouTube and all this other bullshit. I remember all the build. Oh my God, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great pay-per-view. Can't wait. I really hope everybody on TikTok Live. I don't know. It could be Swerve. It could be this. All this build. And it was a TV title match.
I mean,
I said on my dynasty predictions, I thought Joe was winning. I felt so stupid.
I never thought for a second that Joe was going to win.
I thought he was. I didn't think they'd give it a Swerve immediately. I thought they were going to have him go at Double or Nothing. I thought they were going to run it back.
By the way,
but Christian Cage is a great first opponent as a defense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It gives Swerve that solidification that he's a great champion to be. That
And
he
it
could be an
moves
absolute
Christian Cage
legend
up
like
the card.
Christian. What?
Well, and they have history
up
too.
the card because
Right, and they have history as well. Exactly. With Nick.
And they move
Wait.
Christian up because Christian had that.
Christian
TNT
can go wherever the
title.
fuck he wants. Christian Cage could go do. He could be the TBS champion for all I care,
Uh,
honestly, and he'd make a great TBS champion.
He'd
He
be
could
the
be the
best one
TNT
there.
and TBS champion at the same time, and probably be doing better.
but Dylan, I did want to tell you that Eddie Kingston is injured.
But he's still going to wrestle though on Double or Nothing,
Nope.
isn't he?
No, he's
He's
not.
out.
Nope.
No,
Nope, he's
who
out
they
of the match.
substituted for.
We don't
Yeah.
know.
We probably find
Oh, we
out
still
later
don't
on
know?
tonight. Yeah, we're probably gonna find out tonight.
Boo.
Also,
Probably gonna
the
be
Cancel
pod-
Claudio
match.
in
Castagnoli.
kayfabe,
You know what match? You know what match we should be having? You know what matches we should be having? Jack Perry in a singles match. Okada in a singles match. Not
Okada's in the singles
squishing
match right now.
two
Okada's
matches.
wrestling
We're
right
having
now.
an Okada
We
singles
should be
match.
watching Okada on a pay-per-view like we did at Revolution. I'm sorry, like we did at Dynasty. Now at Double or Nothing, doing a good match and having a good story.
Literally, it is
That's what's going to be happening. He's fighting his opponent at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
This is a workout.
Well, yeah.
It's a workout match for him.
It's not like Dax Harwood's gonna win the Continental.
Also, in kayfabe, the Bucks fired Christopher Daniels. In kayfabe. After they beat Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels.
Watch, Matt Sydal's gonna cost the Elite at Double or Nothing.
That would be hilarious. He's gonna be the fourth man.
FTR and
Oh yeah,
We'll
he
see what
could be. He'd
happens.
be like, "Well, fuck you for firing my friend." Well,
Right now,
we
I
beat
think
your
it
ass.
might be Hangman that replaces Eddie.
Oh, I completely forgot about Hangman.
As long as his personal shit's cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's why he
we'll,
left
we'll
the
see
first
what
time.
happens. We'll find out.
Much thinner I
Yeah.
was 2 months ago.
But right now, this is looking like a good man.
Imagine if it's Keith Lee.
You're watching a pre-show of the fucking Anarchy in Arena right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
How much?
Yes, and I love it.
it's called Build.
Okada should be wrestling somebody that's not going to be a Double or Nothing in a week.
Stuff.
That's stupid.
Well, who's he
Uh,
gonna fight?
Stupid.
Sonny Kiss?
Should
Or
be
I think-
him
no,
and
he
Roderick
already-
Strong. It could be him and Kyle O'Reilly right now. It could
Kyle
be him.
O'Reilly is technically part of the Copeland versus House of Black feud.
Yeah.
O'Reilly's helping.
Kyle's a
Copeland.
little preoccupied right now.
Yeah.
Okada versus
Um,
Wardlow or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, but that'd be
But
heel
like,
versus
who would,
heel.
who would we have fighting
Okada
Like
Osprey
Brian-
right now would be better to watch as a main event.
Osprey's feuding for the international.
Osprey's feuding
title.
with Roddy. He just, what's it called? Talked a lot of smack.
Yeah.
I
don't
will
know, man.
admit, I
To me,
honestly
it's
wish
just
we
gone
could.
down in value.
Yeah,
Joining
I want Hook to move up the card. I don't want Hook to continue feuding with Jericho. I don't know.
You mean the
Like, I
learning
get-
tree?
The learning tree.
I don't like it, but
My
it's
auntie,
fine.
the learning
I'm
tree.
just I'm guessing this is going to be nearing the end. Hopefully, Copium.
We got also Big Cass telling the learning tree, teach me the way. Yeah, tell me that's great fucking television right there. Watching this fucking 60-year-old man who's now called himself fucking learning tree, who hasn't wrestled a very exciting match in a while against someone new, who took a
I
belt
also
and wasn't
miss
doing
Ricky.
anything away just because he needed a
Hello,
belt.
Kirk. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, I didn't notice your first message.
It's all right.
That's a friend that I know.
I'll be honest.
Like
To
Kirk.
me, wrestling has definitely changed since I'm now on the other side of the guardrail, and I'm not excited by it anymore. It sucks, but like, the content that's on television now, even on Raw, SmackDown, even it's not exciting. It's not exciting at all. Look at the draft that we had. 4 people in total fucking left and actually got traded. The rest of the draft was letting everybody know they're still on the same fucking team. Like, yeah,
Well, I mean, last year it wasn't special.
don't defend it. Stop defending it.
No, I'm
Stop
saying like
defending
the
it.
draft is
Just
not
admit it. Just
crazy.
come out there and just say something negative. You don't have to find a
Well,
positive.
yeah, I am.
in
I'm
all
saying
that
the entire
shit. You're
draft
like, well,
process is
you know,
bad.
the team tried the best that they could. Like, fuck off.
No, it's just
Like,
the draft is never
it should
special.
be. It should be. You're right. That draft was pretty mediocre.
As is every year.
That was it. And it was from NXT, for Christ's sake. Like, you know, it wasn't even people like actually exciting.
Wait,
like,
Zach.
fans.
Oh,
Like, where's
Zach.
Chelsea Green in NXT? Like, come on, guys.
I feel like Chelsea Green should stay in NXT.
No, not.
I don't know.
I think
That's what I
Chelsea.
said about Jade.
Oh,
Jade should
the
have stayed in
ring.
NXT.
Oh,
Fucking Mrs. Goldberg is what I call her now.
Well, I think Kiana James shouldn't have been called up, but hey, that's whatever. This isn't WWE. This is AEW.
Yeah, I need to see more.
Speaking
Raw
of-
on
now
AEW.
we picking up the pace here.
Where's Ricky Starks?
I miss him, man.
I miss Ricky Starks. Have him be the fourth. Have him be the fourth
Just
man.
like that would be cool.
Ricky Starks is the fourth man.
I'd
would
be
be good.
so down if Ricky was the fourth man.
Or what if it's MJF, guys?
Stop.
What if it's
He's out for
MJF?
the rest of the year. He's getting his shoulder surgery. He put it off for too long. And now he
Forgetting
has
that.
For a second,
Keep forgetting
Dylan, are
that.
you just mad because you're missing MJF?
Yeah, no. The second he comes back,
no.
it's gonna
There's not
order-
much for him. He's going to finish finally with Adam Cole. That's really it. There's not really much for him besides that.
He's gonna
he's
get
gonna
his
finish
title.
with Adam Cole and he's gonna run out.
Got Okada, got Osprey.
You have the new form.
Okada, maybe Okada.
I'm telling you now, it's not going to be as exciting.
Jack
or
Perry
Jack,
again.
But
Yeah, Jack.
I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just looking at it from a different angle. You know.
yeah. Why is Deanna on Rampage again?
Uh-oh. Why is Will Ospreay facing Shane Taylor?
What an excellent question.
Really, what a waste.
I mean,
Why?
well, what's it called? Last week Ospreay fought Lee Moriarty and then
I know. And before that match even started, when Shane Taylor came out with Lee Moriarty, I was like, God damn it, they're doing this whole thing so that I have to watch Osprey versus Shane fucking Taylor. And
Well, I
was
don't
right, and I'm
understand
so
that.
mad.
Ospreay's so much better than this.
and Ospreay said if Shane Taylor
See?
managed just to somehow win, you might as well be added into the international title match.
I swear to God,
we
Shane
know you're winning now.
added to that match, I'm going to cry. And you know that if Shane Taylor gets added to that
Why?
match,
He's good.
taking the pin, and
Shane
Ospreay
Taylor's
ain't
really
taking no
good.
pin. Roddy's going to
I don't
retain.
like that.
Shane Taylor is probably the most underrated superstar AEW has to
It
offer.
doesn't matter.
No.
Why is he
No, he's
here?
not.
You got the Undisputed Kingdom.
Dylan,
right
repeat yourself with your
there.
wrongness. I want to.
Immediately wrong.
What did you just say about Shane
Matt
Taylor?
Taylor.
One of the most underrated superstars in
You're
AEW.
just
Mike
fucking
Bennett.
around now. You're just fucking around.
Wardlow.
What is Okada?
Mother
doing?
doesn't even believe that.
Okada
man.
going up the top turnbuckle is something I don't see.
Ospreay should not be feuding with fucking
Why?
Shane Taylor promotion.
Why?
Because
He's
he's
Shane Taylor.
facing a member
Shane
of an
Taylor.
already
But he's
established
Shane Taylor.
stable. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
fuck
if he's Shane
us.
fucking
But-
Taylor.
but it makes sense.
Doesn't
It
matter.
makes sense. It's his journey.
No, it does
bro.
not make sense.
It's
it
the
does not make
journey
sense.
to the
That's-
international.
Oh,
That's like Cody Rhodes facing the Judgment Day when he's supposed to face Roman Reigns. Why not face Solo?
Well, it
Why not
happened.
face Jimmy Uso?
But it happened, and he became
know
a
it
champion,
happened.
didn't he?
It happened
once, but
5
twice.
months before he
Just
went over
indulge
there. It happened
Judgment
5 months
Day
before.
by equating them to Shane Taylor. That would be like
Sometimes-
Cody Rhodes.
Sometimes you
It's
see a
just an
fork in the
example.
road, and you believe that if you go down the left road path,
the dumpster
that you're
dressing.
doing the right thing, and then
It's
you
just
get
an
halfway
example.
down, and you're like, ah, fuck, I went the wrong way. Then you do a U-turn, and you go down the right path, and you're like, ah, fuck, it's still the same one.
Well, no, it's not that I hate AEW. It's just I hate, like, why does Will Ospreay have to deal with all this filler? And if we're going to
But-
do that, why not have Mercedes Moné go through all this filler? Oh, wait, because she needs to win a belt in her first match and be the first ever person to do that. No.
Well, it's not even that it's filler. It's like you are taking the best wrestler in your company and you
Yeah.
are putting him
But
against
the most
current
underrated,
worst
most
wrestler.
talented superstar.
He's a Ring of Honor guy.
He's not even a good Ring of Honor guy.
You have a roster.
I don't know. Wolf's booked this. This is Wolf's fantasy booking right here
Wolf,
at the
I blame
best.
you.
I know.
This is
I
Wolf's
do
fantasy
not put
booking.
this on me.
My
Oh,
man is
yeah.
minding
Not
his
put this on
business,
me.
and
This
he's
is
getting
Wolf's
blamed.
fantasy booking.
Ain't
He
no
looked
way.
Will
I'd rather
Ospreay
give Matt
And Shane
Sydal
Taylor
that.
was like, "This could be fire. This could cook."
No.
I'd rather see Tony
It's getting
Schiavone
burnt, is
than
what it is.
Will Ospreay than Shane Taylor.
Yeah, like
I'd rather see Osprey fight a broom.
I just because I get it doesn't mean I like it.
I'd rather see Osprey actually fight a member of the Undisputed Kingdom.
If anything, like
Like
So
you're
that would
supposed
be
to face a
too
member
like
of Undisputed
it's
Kingdom. Why not go
it's
through
more
everybody?
like accurate to say Lee
'Cause
Moriarty
that's too
is
logical.
one of the most
That's too
underrated
easy booking,
talents
Willie.
in AEW.
Like you could have done
Why
Osprey
have
versus
Julia Hart
Wardlow. Osprey.
wrestle while she's injured to still lose a match? It makes Julia
Because
look
they've done
bad
that
even more than
before.
already did.
Well, they did the same
Well,
thing
Jamie
with MJF.
Hayter
They had
wrestled
him
2
wrestle
minutes and
this
lost
stuff
when she had a separated
because he was
shoulder.
injured.
But you make her look bad. You make her look a weak champion. That shit makes your
Like,
champion look
literally
weak
made
wrestling
Matt
injured.
Hardy wrestle during a concussion. Like they do this.
Jeff Hardy's a psychopath. Jeff Hardy's
I said
ashes are
Matt
going to be
Hardy.
wrestling.
Matt,
You know what I mean? Like,
Isn't Matt
Matt Hardy.
went all out 2020 against Sammy Guevara there. He literally got a concussion, and the doctors were like, "Okay."
Iron Claw
Made him-
now is on
made him
HBO Max.
I don't have that. I wish I
Iron
did.
Claw, you
I
said?
Iron
really
Claw
need
is
to
on
see that.
HBO Max. I
great.
watched it again yesterday.
Watch it again. Did you like it
I
better?
really need to see it.
I still love it, but Ric Flair really is hard to watch.
Oh my god.
It's
I
hard to
said that
watch.
earlier on in the stream. That Ric Flair.
Speaking
stuff.
of Ric Flair things that are hard to watch, did you see the footage of him at that restaurant?
I did.
Oh
No.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I was on break at work, and it was
Like actual
Did
Ric
you-
Flair, not fake Ric Flair.
No, what
yeah.
happened?
Did you
Oh.
hear him say? Okay,
think he
so I guess
cussed
I'll give you
out.
the rundown. He cussed out a restaurant worker because I
Good
think
job.
Ric
He
Flair
didn't
said
cuss
he had to
him
go
out.
to the
He didn't cuss him out.
bathroom.
He didn't cuss
Oh.
him out.
He dressed him down.
Well, no, he still verbally berated the guy.
Yes, yeah.
So I made
And
fun
I
of
think he needed to go to the bathroom or something like that. And I don't know why, but the guy said no. I don't know why.
Was it
But
a
he was
bit?
clearly intoxicated. Clearly, I don't know if it was a bit, but
No,
he was basically like
he was slurring all his words.
Yeah.
Well, you
he
know
was
that now Ric Flair has
clearly, like,
a
drunk
weed
off
strand.
his ass.
He has what?
A weed strand with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, the elite.
Weed and energy
Okada
drinks.
retains
What the
the
fuck
belt.
else is he selling?
Dude, anything to live
Booze.
that lifestyle.
Hey, good for him, man.
He should sell his sperm.
Nature boy. Good for him.
I don't know about all that.
No, he should. He should sell it as like
He should.
a premium sperm for like
Yes.
high athletic humans or whatever, you know?
Yep.
Like super sperm.
Welcome
We gonna
back.
get
Super
man.
old man sperm.
Wait, whoa,
Maybe
whoa,
I'll
whoa,
call it
Wolf!
that.
Don't spoil it, please. I guess we're gonna find out what
Oh.
man is.
I am down for this.
He's wearing those shoes. Do you see that? He rolled his ankle twice already.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
What, Adam Cole's
Stupid
back?
Fashion choice.
Darby
No,
Allin.
Darby Allin.
Didn't he just get hit by a bus like
This
3 days
fuckhead just
ago?
won't die.
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
like a
he
week
got hit by a
ago.
bus like almost a month ago.
Wow. I mean, I guess he
This
does
man
go
is like-
anarchy in the
So
arena.
there's your anarchy in the arena.
I was hoping for Mark Briscoe, but I'll take Darby Allin.
To quote Freddy Krueger in Freddy vs. Jason, why won't you die? This guy is like immortal.
Sad.
Yeah, he
Oh.
broke his
God,
foot like
his face
month or
is
two
still
back.
taped from the bus.
yeah. I mean, I guess Darby doesn't have to do much, like maybe one or two extreme spots. I'm fine.
Oh
with
yeah,
this.
that's not much.
Well, he
That's
doesn't.
not much.
Darby doesn't have to do much, and he does fit Anarchy in the arena quite well. And he has a feud with the Bucks. It makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I'm fine with Darby being the fourth man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go around.
Still shocked on how fast it took.
I
for him
didn't
to
watch the
return.
show, so I can't tell you nothing.
Well, wow. I love that, man.
That is crazy.
I'm happy. I think they did they did good to build Double or Nothing. I think they definitely were able to like push things forward for almost every match. Definitely happy with that the barbed wire steel cage match is official. I definitely am intrigued to see this continue with Adam and Malachi. And yeah, honestly, I think I'm excited for Double or Nothing. There's not really a match I'm like not upset about. I think this will be definitely better than last year. But unless they just like kind of cut things last minute, and I don't want that. But hopefully, I don't jinx myself.
I want to interrupt real quick. Did this really happen during Jericho talking to Hook with Big Cass? The chant of "Please retire."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree to this.
And he responded with, "Oh, yeah, I know you guys want me to retire, but if I do retire tomorrow, I'll be in every wrestling Hall of Fame there is, and I'm not ready for that yet." That was what he said.
Oh, that was a good response.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, so I guess
Willow
it's my
came back
turn
with a
to...
nice snapback. Last time I walked out as champion, you didn't walk at all. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I didn't listen to that, but oh yeah.
Honestly, I think
that's a 5 out of 5 promo right there.
I think there's an actual possibility that Willow and Mercedes is main eventing. Double or Nothing. Like I don't.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know.
they've really been trying to build towards.
You got the Young Bucks.
I feel it's
either
off
Bucks
place,
or
but it's
Christian.
like I don't know.
So here, let's get structured here and give our
We'll
thoughts.
see what
Let's
happens.
go around. We'll start and give your thoughts and a rating out of 5 and a best match.
I honestly saw no issue with Dynamite, so I'm giving it a 5. Best match would be probably. I'm thinking Swerve versus Brian Cage, honestly. That actually managed to work out well, and I didn't expect that, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's fine.
Willie?
Yeah, it was a very fun show. More build to Double or Nothing, which is good. I think clearly we're getting Takeshita versus Mox for the New Japan title, which I don't mind. I don't want to save it for Forbidden Door. Yeah, Swerve versus Cage was good. The promos were decent enough. The Christian stuff, not just bias, it was amazing. 100%. Swerve. Anytime Christian Cage is on my TV screen, I pop. Hey, speak
bias.
At least I admit things besides certain journalists, but I'm not going to get there.
Bias.
And main event is good. Hey, be quiet. Do you not watch my channel and how much I shit on AEW? And Darby Allin being the fourth man, I feel is the correct decision. So I will give the show, I'll say 4.5 out of 5. I want to say the only weak points were probably, the squash with Hook and I forget his name, but he's going to be an AEW World Champion. Shannon Wolf, I think his name was. That was probably the only low point. And best match, I will have to agree with Wolf. I will give it a Swerve versus Brian Cage. I think both men really gave it their all, even though we all knew it was obvious who was winning. I think Brian Cage did a lot there, and I think it was a good way to build up Swerve versus Christian.
Cool. Okay.
I'm also going to give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Don't you need 4.5 bones?
So I'll give it 4.5 bones out of 5. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm super distractible tonight. Like I can't focus on shit. So I'm gonna also go to the Cage and Swerve match, but with an asterisk because we tuned in a little bit late, so we missed the start of the Moxley Danielson Fletcher Cobb match. So like
I wasn't
by the time
paying
we started
attention to that
watching,
at all.
I didn't see Cobb do anything. So that match could have been really good, and I just missed most of it. And then by the time Dax and Okada was happening, I was more interested in our conversation than in the match, so I didn't really pay attention to that. So I'm giving it to Swerve and Cage. My favorite moment, I know you didn't ask for it, but I'm going to say anyway, was Swerve getting smashed in the face by that picture frame. The sound was like,
Oh, yes.
and just like the straight up stream of like just blood gushing from his face was horrifying.
Right next to his eye, like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like
rubbing the
like
picture
a faucet
with
of
his
blood from his face.
Yeah.
Noise.
It was crazy. Okay, what about you guys?
So I feel the same as pretty much everybody else. They did a good job moving storylines along. I'm sick of the fucking jobber matches. They gotta stop that stuff. You know, there's no. If they want to up their ratings, they gotta stop that. I think. 'Cause who wants to fucking watch that? I don't, and I love
I'll
it.
be honest.
No.
I feel like ratings are starting to like become irrelevant. Like,
Yeah, you're right. You're
But
right.
even like, who gives a fuck about ratings? Like, if you want to put on a good
Well,
show,
The companies.
no.
do.
But I mean, like, they clearly don't care as much as they should. So if they're not going to care, at least care about the product you're putting on. Like,
Right.
there's ratings or not, there's no reason to have jobber matches when you have the roster AEW has.
Yeah, exactly. It's
And besides, cable is slowly growing irrelevant. Like it's mainly
Yeah.
streaming things now, and those ratings
guessing
are
that's why
only
they're
counting
switching
cable.
to
well, it's not going to matter.
Like they're
anymore
not
because, you know,
counting streaming websites. Like I got this on my TSN app, so
Yeah.
it's like they're not counting streaming. Then they're not counting pirates. They're only counting cable. Yeah, I'm no longer a pirate, so no one can get on me.
And they won't be counting WWE anymore because they're going to Netflix. You know, so
Yeah, because they know cable's slowly growing irrelevant. Sure, they're at like 2 million, but it's like they're still like fuck cable. Let's go to streaming sites. So, I mean, what are you gonna do?
yeah. So I thought things, like I said, got progressed well, but the jobber matches sucked. I thought the best match was going to be Okada versus Dax. I only half watched it. It seemed very good, but I will
It
say
kind of like stopped for like a part of it. Like it just like they were kind of like, because at one point like Dax was like clutching his shoulder or something, and the referee was checking on him and all that, and I was like, okay, so they're taking it slow.
Mhm. But I will say I'll agree with everybody else. The best match of the night was Swerve and Brian Cage. They really did go at it, and it was cool. It was great.
Yeah.
So what would I give the show? I give it a 4 out of 5.
4 what out of 5? What?
4 bones out of 5. Excuse me. I'm sorry. 4 bones out of 5. Because it was good, but I can't give it any higher with the fucking jobber matches on it. I can't. Anyway, so folks, hope you enjoyed the watch along tonight. We're gonna do one on Saturday for Collision too, if
And Rampage.
and Rampage, yeah. If y'all want to come back, you're welcome, of course. But yeah, we'll get up on Twitter and get the details going. But yeah, so folks, join us at the same place you're watching this. Join us on Saturday at probably 7:45. We'll get on and talk about the card before the show starts.
And then every Monday, you can catch us on AEW Weekly, our weekly podcast show that is at 6 o'clock on Mondays. You can catch it on YouTube, on Twitch, on X. This week's episode we actually did today, so if you want to hear our thoughts about the last week in AEW, check that out. It's on our YouTube channel, and it'll show up on Spotify, and other podcast platforms tomorrow.
All right.
Anything y'all want to plug? No.
No, I think I'm good. Yeah.
This episode was sponsored by Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That's all I got.
You're
So
wearing,
I got-
wearing the enemy's shirt. That's the enemy.
I am. I'm wearing the enemy shirt, but guess what? The enemy was very nice. They gave it to me for free.
Oh, that's
That's
sweet
cool.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Are you? Could you get fired if they saw that?
I'm off the clock. What am I doing wrong?
I feel like they would fire you.
If I drink a Pepsi product while on the clock, yes, I could
Wait,
be in very
really?
big
For real?
trouble. Yeah,
For
yeah,
real? That
Yeah.
makes sense. I mean, I totally get that. Yeah.
yeah. If I wore this tomorrow while my two big bosses are there and all the other companies that are building pallets are there, and I go, oh, Baja Blast. We're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah.
But I wear my wrestling t-shirts underneath my work polo, so I don't really care. Or No Bones About Wrestling t-shirt.
Yeah.
I put that in the
Nice.
rotation. So
W.
Yeah.
All right.
but I got nothing. I don't do wrestling content no more, so I got nothing to plug.
That's
Well,
sad.
we want to thank our guests, Willie from Willie Does Wrestling, Wolf from Being Married to Julia Hart, and Dylan from Last Week in Wrestling podcast / the most awesome dude ever, for coming and spending some
It's a
time with us. It's really awesome to get to see you all after being apart for so long.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all are doing well.
Missed you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. Well, we'll do it again Saturday. So, everybody, thanks for watching, and yeah, we're gonna go. Join us Saturday. Bye.
Bye.